To the Overland Trail by B.N. Rundell. Narrated by Scott Miller. 1. Bull. The sun pried its way through the narrow crack between the logs of the stable where Talon sought to rid himself of the restless night. With one eye open to greet the morning, he sat up to escape the merciless ray of the sunrise that was intent on painting the eastern sky with its palette of oranges and pinks. Without a cloud in the sky to shield the reluctant young man from the coming day, he rose from his bed of hay and blankets to stretch to his full height of just over 6 feet. Stretching his arms out, his broad shoulders bunched under his buckskin shirt, as he yawned and waved his arms to get his circulation going in his long limbs. He ran his fingers through his dark copper hair and felt his face for the growth of whiskers. Still too young to have much of a beard, he kept himself well-shaved and groomed as a matter of preference and to please his wife of just a few weeks. He stepped out of the hay-filled stall with his bedroll over his shoulder and his 2 rifles and scabbards under his left arm. Seeing the stage station hostler entering the building, he greeted him with, "Howdy, Jake, you're up early, ain't you?" The brawny black man, with high-water breeches held up by galluses stretched over muscular shoulders, grinned at the young man and answered, "No, sir, but you's a-getting up kind of late. You better get to the table if'n you's wantin' some vittles." Talon chuckled and replied, "I'm definitely wanting some, that's for sure. I'm hungry enough to eat 'bout half a cow." He sat his gear down beside the wash bench and splashed a double handful of water on his face and reached for the well-used towel that hung nearby on a wooden peg in the log wall of the station. The North Platte station was a home station and provided sleeping quarters for the Jehu, or stage driver, and the shotgun, and accommodations for the travelers, although Talon preferred the solitude of a hay-filled stall in the barn. Situated on the east bank of the North Platte River and surrounded by tall cottonwoods and an abundance of willows, it was an oasis in the middle of nowhere. Stages coming from the west had traveled well over 100 miles from Fort Bridger, the last pleasant stop on the eastbound trail, and the appearance of trees and green grass on the banks of the river were a welcome sight to both travelers and horses. The station itself was a well-built log structure of 2 stories and several rooms. The large
Sample complete. Ready to continue?